Hello, and welcome to the Connecting With Show. I'm Betty Jane. I want to invite everybody to call in on 323-870-3791. Or if you want to get in touch with me for a personal question that you don't feel comfortable asking on the air, my phone number is 416-894-2602, but please wait until the broadcast is over. Or you can connect with me through Facebook, Betty Jane Ware, or on my website at www.bettyjaneware.com, or you can just simply email me at bettyjaneware@me.com. That being said, I am alone tonight. That doesn't happen very often, but I'm really excited. I had a lot of things to say, and so I thought it was good to do it by myself instead of with a guest. However, last week's guest is going to be joining me again next week, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about some updates that we have for Witchfest North. It's really exciting. There's a lot of new things happening, and it's happening so quickly, so I'm very excited about that. Take a deep breath. Okay, first of all, I don't know if you follow me on Facebook or not, but I've been working on a project with a friend of mine. She started this amazing tarot food plan, and being a tarot reader, you got to try these things, and lost 5 pounds. 5 pounds, 6 ounces in 2 weeks. So I'm really excited, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. I know we have some callers waiting, so I am going to ask Tiffany to put through the first caller, 650, Miranda.
That's right. Hi, Betty Jane. Thank you for taking my call.
Hi, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
Good, thanks. Where are you calling from?
California.
Ooh, how can I help you?
I have a question regarding a move. I'm in no rush, but I am looking to move and looking online, and I haven't seen any house that, says this is it. So I'm just wondering what you pick up regarding when I will find this home.
Okay. Are you staying in state, or are you moving out of state?
No, I'm actually looking to stay very close to where I am in the same neighborhood.
Okay. So first of all, I'm hearing. It's funny. I have a friend. I think I channel when people ask me real estate. She's saying that she's telling me that you find somebody that you trust to work with. Are you working with someone? Or are you just looking online?
No, normally, actually, whenever we buy a home, we just sort of do our own search online, and then once we find a home, we'll sort of like find a realtor at that point just to sort of close the deal.
Yeah, what I'm hearing is the home that you're looking for isn't there yet. Maybe the realtor's got it hidden away. It might be an exclusive, and it might not be available there, but it's something that you might want to consider. But it's just not available yet. So you will find it. It's just not yet. Wait till the fall. Things are going to change for you in the fall. It seems like I'm seeing the leaves. I'm seeing, for me, I see things seasonally, so I'm seeing the changing colors and things like that. So in the fall it's more of a time for you to use. It seems to be a little bit better.
Okay, so
does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess, like you said, it's when the house actually becomes available. So, would that be September, October, or November? Are you picking up any specific month?
I'm thinking probably mid-October.
Okay. Any details about the house?
Not really. It's just not there yet. Are you looking higher up, a higher elevation?
Not really. There's a lot of flat land where I am.
Okay, because I'm drawing upward arrows, and I'm assuming that had something to do with it. So I don't know what that is. I'm drawing upward arrows. Like I said, it's just not available yet, and it's going to be there in the fall. It's just not available yet. It's very interesting that whatever's had to happen with that, it just hasn't happened yet. So
yeah, I just have to be a little more patient. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
No problem.
I think you have to wait for them to get frustrated with whoever they're working with and open it up, is what I'm thinking, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, so that means that it's probably an off-listing at this point and hasn't gone on the market?
That's correct.
I see. Interesting.
And that's why you haven't found it yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or it could even be like a private sale. So if you drive by it, you may find it.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh. So maybe I should drive around in my neighborhood a little bit.
I think maybe you should. Maybe ask some friends and things like that and see what's out there.
Yeah, I don't know too many people around here, so I guess it would be my own sort of independent search.
Absolutely. Best of luck.
Right. Okay,
Thank
you.
you.
So much. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Hello. Okay, and sometimes we just have to wait things out, find out when the next big event is, and for things to be ready for us. Sometimes we're just a little over anxious. So if we could have the next caller, please, Roz, number 770. Hello, Sandy? Hello,
Yes.
how are you?
Fine.
How are you tonight? And where are you calling
Okay.
from?
Atlanta.
Oh, and how can I help you?
Well, I'm in the process of doing a conservatorship on my dad.
Okay.
And the court date is the 29th. And what I'm wondering is my brother going to cross petition or not? And what do you see about the whole thing?
Is he threatening to do that? I don't think it's very interesting because what I'm hearing is it's the threat, it's not the reality.
Okay. Is he going to show up in court, though?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not getting that he's going to be there. I think what I'm hearing is it's all well and good to make those noises because you're supposed to, but it doesn't seem like it seems like it's too much work for him in the long run. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and he's got my dad's bonds, and is the court going to make him give them back?
He's got your dad's pardon?
Bonds, safe deposit. His e-bonds.
Yeah, his financials and stuff like that. Is the court going to make him give them back? The court is going to order him to give back the bonds. Absolutely. It's whether or not they're all there. And I
in other words, he may have cashed some of them.
Yes.
Okay, and if he has cashed them, they can still make him bring money back, can't they?
As far as I'm a psychic, not a lawyer. That's a question.
Yeah.
I mean. As far as I know, they can order it, but what actually can happen, I don't know.
Okay, because it's trust money. So if he doesn't, then I can file a civil suit on him, and then he loses his part of the trust.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
the interesting thing is, I pulled a card, and I pulled the Ace of Pentacles. So don't give up hope yet. There is going to be some financial help coming.
Okay.
Okay. So don't give up hope.
Okay.
Well, good luck too.
Okay. Yeah, because I knew he was trying to keep my dad from being considered incapacitated.
Mhm.
And
but he's got financial reasons to do that. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, and I had I had all the stuff, the goods on my brother showing where he tried to get money.
Yeah.
And so he probably doesn't want to show up and have a judge tell him what for.
Well, I would imagine that would not be in his best interest. So I think that, like I said, it's all about face value. He wants to make it look good, but the reality is just a lot of hard work, and I don't think he's got it in him to do it.
Okay.
I'm not going to say he's not going to try and pull a fast one, but I don't think he's not going to He's not going to get anywhere with this.
Okay. Okay, because I was just wondering, because the thing is that cashing those bonds is financial exploitation of an elder.
Yep.
Yeah, you know.
Yep. He's not coming from a place of love. He's coming from a place of greed.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
You're coming from a different outlook, and that's very, very, very apparent. So you have nothing to worry about here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Best of luck. Thank you. Oh gosh, families are so great, aren't they? Not all the time. Okay, let's take another caller. We have Carolyn, 732, please, Tiffany Roz.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Great. Thank you for taking my call.
You're very welcome.
So, on Thursday, I have an opportunity. Well, I will be speaking. I have an appointment to speak with a prospect financial backer for my projects. And I'd like to know, what do you see for this prospect collaboration? And is he coming through soon, or, could be the opposite? It doesn't really matter. I'm open to anything. Thank you.
No, what I'm hearing is it's going to take some time. I think this is just the first step, and that he leads you to the backer. I'm not sure that he is the backer, but I know that he's going to lead you to that backer. It's not just, here it is and it's over and done with. It's the first step, and there's more people going to be involved.
Wow. I mean, whoa. Is this contract, let's just say there'll come a day soon that there'll be a contract. Is that contract going to be like, I like to be fair, I'm a spiritual person. So is, by the way, he's very spiritual, from what I understand. So I'd like to know if that contract is going to be fair for both parties.
Well, what I'm hearing is you're going to have to fight for what you deserve. He's very spiritual, but there's something else underlying there. It's not all roses. Be very careful. And that's very much indicated by the card that I pulled for you, which was the Devil, which is about manipulation and greed. So be a little careful. Make sure you go in with your eyes wide open.
Yeah, I see. I see pictures, on the internet, and it kind of like, it's that energy that reminds me of people I used to deal with in Wall Street. So this is kind of the thing, which I don't, I left for that reason, started my own company, well, starting now. And came as a friend of mine who kind of wanted to introduce me to him. So I guess I should fight for wherever I want, and then eventually, they'll come through. Is that it?
That's correct. That's correct. Okay. It will happen. It's going to be. He'll guide you to the right people, but I'm not hearing that he's actually the right person.
Oh, okay. I think they said that Arizona. I don't know. This friend of mine said something about. I was confused. What's Arizona? I thought it was he's supposed to be very happy to back up, what I'm doing.
Okay.
But don't know. No? So thank you. I'm open. Like I said, I'm open to any prizes. I thank you for, giving me that intuitive feeling about the contract. I love that. Thank you. I like to be ready, folks.
Absolutely. Open and ready for everything. Best of luck.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night. Have a good evening. Thank you. Gosh. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Well, Miss Ross, the phones seem to be a little bit busy tonight. Let's take number 480. I took my glasses off, and that's Mike. 480.
Hello.
Hello, Mike.
How's it?
Where are you calling from?
I'm in California.
Must be a great night in California. How can I help you?
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Can see the ocean from the end of my street, so it's beautiful.
Oh, cool. How can I help?
Well, I was in an accident on Friday where the vehicle was spun 180 degrees and then flipped and did a full rotation. And the odd thing was I was only going 25 miles an hour. And it was an older SUV, so there's some weight to it. So it was just, that alone was interesting enough. But so obviously I've got I was in the hospital for a couple of days just for observations. And so I've got an attorney, obviously going, handling the insurance stuff and everything like that. The intersection that I went through, the signals weren't working in this town. And being not familiar, both myself and the other person, went through it. So I was just curious if you see any direction to sue the city. And then I was just kind of curious as well in regards to kind of the possibly if there's any insight on the monetary, compensation that I'll receive.
Yep. I'm seeing
overall.
quite a hefty insurance payout. As towards, I don't know how the rules work down the States, but here we
Right.
never get anywhere when we sue the city. So but speak to a lawyer.
Yeah.
You never know until you try.
Right.
Also, by the way, congratulations. Somehow, why am I whispering? This isn't the first accident.
Well, I mean, God, I hope there's not another one.
No, I know. I said this wasn't the first one. You've already had one.
Oh, I just somebody backed up into me in the in the parking lot like last May. But other than that, that's it.
Okay. What I'm hearing is careful. You're on borrowed time now. You've used up all your extras, so be very careful. But congratulations for because you weren't supposed to survive this accident. So you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to.
Survived this. Somebody was looking out for you on the other side. You have an angel or a guide?
Well, it's
but
very
interesting
it's very interesting that you say that because during the process, like during the actual, I mean, it was literally insane on how much that car moved at such a low speed. And I had perfect consciousness during the rolling going, wow, I'm upside down. And and then I was like, damn, there's all kinds of glass around and everything like that. But the thing was, I didn't have any bruising for that type of being tossed around by the seatbelt. And I was telling a friend that it literally felt like foam. Like I didn't move.
Yeah, it
was very interesting.
Yeah, it was definitely not to be your. Yeah, you were very blessed. But I do see a hefty payout for you. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but I do see a hefty payout. So, talk to your lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, it's still obviously still the early stages, but thank you so much.
You're very welcome, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. And we have 856, and that's Rose Maria.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you tonight, Rose Maria?
Good. You knew my name.
And how? I did. Where are you calling from?
New Jersey.
Okay. How can I help tonight?
I've been doing a lot of cleansing and all that and trying to start up like a new business with a partner and overseas and trying to see if that's going to pan out for me in the next couple of weeks to relocate with it.
Okay. What about overseas?
Italy.
Oh, cool.
So
what kind of business?
B&B.
Okay.
With massages and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. Like a healing center.
Right.
Okay. Is Italy ready for you, though? That's the question. This is going to happen. It's just I see it taking a little longer than you think, but it is going to happen. it's like there's one more piece of paper that needs to happen for this. It's one more little, it's not insurmountable, so I don't want you to panic. But it's just one more bit of data that's needed before you're able to move on. And then you will. And then I get to come visit you. But no, it's one more piece of paper, one more bit of data before you can actually do that.
Oh, from their end?
Yeah. That made sense to you.
That's why you didn't want to respond to me yesterday. Cool. Hopefully he'll respond.
Absolutely. Tell me about him.
What could I say? I'm a little hectic before I left last time. I was there in November, so it's like he's getting used to the idea, and I think he's, like you said, I think he's trying to get ready for me.
Yes. What kind of personality is he?
He could be like a big teddy bear when he wants to.
Yeah.
And then he could be we're both hard-headed, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I pulled the King of Cups, so I was like, well, okay, tell me about this man, because so hard-headed, but absolutely what you just said, teddy bear, warm, all those things. So absolutely the right person to be in business with once you get past this next hurdle.
All right, I hope he doesn't contact this time.
Oh, he will. He will. It's just, you know what? It's one thing after another, and I think, and what's happening, he's so busy trying to get everything done. He's like you, high achiever, expects perfection, all those things. Yeah. So not all the boxes are ticked yet, so that's got to wait until that happens.
Yeah, he could be. What he put me through last time I was there. Oh my God! Like it's like. I'm like, what the hell did you do that for? Like, you should have done it the other way, but you know what I mean. If you got makes sense.
Some people just have that sort of personality that needs all that stuff, right?
Yeah, it's just to see if I was loyal or not, or if I was going to do it.
Committed is what I'm hearing. Not loyal. It's about being committed to the cause.
Got it. Cool.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll soon contact me. Go home. Cool. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thanks. You too.
Thank you. Okay. And, Tiffany doesn't have a name for my next caller. She just put down number 916. What's up, Roz?
Hello. Hello, I'm Ray. Thank you for taking my phone call.
Great. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Oakland, California.
Oh, cool. Everybody's in California tonight. How can I help?
Yeah. So I have two major questions, and I'll just stick with one of them. I would like to know if you can give me some guidance on my career. I'm doing kind of what I went to school for, kind of. I'm not fulfilled. I'm very passionate in what I love doing. And it's like I have so much uncertainty on what my next step should be.
Okay. What'd you go to school for?
Communications.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, I'd love to do some type of broadcasting, I think, but I don't know if I have broadcasting background. I work in PR now.
Yeah.
Kind of figure out, maybe what Spirit's telling me or what you pick up.
What I'm hearing is that it's like, I don't know how to explain this. It's just that you're in the right area, just not quite the right fit. So broadcasting, but not radio. I don't know what you've got against radio. Come on. Maybe starting something on your own while you get what you want. It's just more than you want, more than you currently have. I get that you're frustrated.
I mean, because I actually have my own podcast here on Blog Talk Radio, and it's still in popularity, but I'm really looking for a career in broadcasting, but I'm trying to figure out how to break into it, or if it's worth it, or maybe what you possibly see. I don't know.
Yeah, It's worth it. But it's not going to happen tomorrow. So it depends on how much time and effort that you want to put into it. But it is worth it. You have to. Who's the block? Like, what's stopping you from moving forward? It seems like there's something else out there that's stopping you from taking that step.
Well, so I work in Oakland, but I live in Sacramento, and I'm just trying to figure out if I should just go back home and apply for maybe broadcasting opportunities in TV or radio in Sacramento, or if I should pursue it in the Bay Area, and I that's where I'm just kind of like, I don't know where my energy is taking me. I'm in a rut. I feel like I'm in a rut, if that makes sense.
Okay, because I hear television. That's why I said not radio. I hear TV more your speed is the word I want to use. But you're right. You're absolutely in a rut. Something's blocking you from moving forward. So maybe you need to move to the area that you really want to be in, and then you'll be able to fulfill that dream. That block will be removed.
May I ask, do you have like a sense of energy of when my next progress would be in my career? Would it be 2 months, 2 years? Can you have?
Oh no, it's not that long. It's like spring. It's spring. It's like late spring, early summer.
Oh, okay.
It's brighter. It's California, but the way I see things here, it's always seasonally, right? So it's brighter. It's that late spring, early summer, where everything's bright. Things are starting to change for you. But it's also when you're, I don't want to say more committed, but you make the moves, like you remove those blocks by then.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. You have a great evening. Thank you.
You too.
Thanks. Bye. So, it's been a California night and a lot of career questions and things like that. That's awesome. I have, let's see, I was going to talk to you a little bit about Witchfest North. Witchfest North is an event we're running here in Toronto. It runs most of October, so there's a lot of different events. So if you go to the website, witchfestnorth.org, you'll see all of those events. And personally, well, you can always get in touch with me through my website at www.bettyjaneware.com. You can see my schedule of events there. As I said, next week's guest is Monica, and she's one of the organizers of Witchfest North. I am in Kitchener-Waterloo the first weekend, the long weekend in September, the Labor Day weekend. I've just come back from Windsor, Ontario, so that's awesome. Always loved that show. I don't know why. It's only my second time doing it, but it very quickly became one of my favorite shows, and I'm not sure why that is. And then we have coming up, I am so excited. I started working on the plans. It'll be out in my newsletter tomorrow. So hit my website if you want some information on this, and sign up for my newsletter. It'll be on my blog. It'll be on my newsletter. I'm going to start blasting it this week. And that is my week-long intuitive guidance camp that we are doing in beautiful Glastonbury next spring. So get your date books out. Start saving your pennies. It'll be a payment plan, so it's not going to be it'll be spread out, so it's not all at once, but we are going to be doing all kinds of things. We're going to be we're going to see some of the sites, don't worry, but we're going to be connecting with our crystal balls and our tarot cards. We're going to meet our spirit guides. We are going to be learning to do some tea leaf readings, and we'll be walking a labyrinth. We're going to be hitting the pub. Of course, it's the UK, and there's also some trips to Stonehenge and Avebury and Chalice Well and the Abbey. We're going to start off with meditations every day, and we're going to do personal growth, and we'll be doing readings all through this, and we're going to really learn to trust ourselves, and we're going to be doing some mind mapping with tarot cards and see where we are and where we want to be and what steps we need to take to get there. One of my favorite things to do is sort of life coaching with tarot, and I always do that with my intuitive coaching clients. By the way, I do have an opening. I only take a limited number of clients every year. So if that's something that you're interested in, absolutely email me for information and I'll send it out to you. It's putting your goals and what you need to do and how to achieve them, and having a life filled with abundance and bliss, and learning how to follow that gut and trust it. So it's a lot of interesting things, but it's all about self-development. And of course, it's also done through Skype, so it can be you can be anywhere in the world. It just helps a little bit if we both speak English, because that's the only language I speak. But I'm happy to do it and try, and I'll work through Google Translate, and we'll go from there. So as I was talking about a little bit earlier, I've been doing that tarot seed plan that my girlfriend invented. And every day you pick a tarot card. And we're working with the minors only, so you separate your deck into two, and you take out your majors and your court cards. So your majors are your numbered cards, and then your court cards, your kings, queens, pages, and knights. And you just work with the numbers 1 through 10, or ace through 10, with the 4 of suits. And it's very sort of interesting. And I have to cheat a little bit here and look, because I don't know it off by heart. But every suit has a different element associated with it. So, for instance, the 4 food types. So pentacles, or earth. Foods of substance. So these are the earth foods, vegetables, casseroles, meats. The emotional, you're dealing with issues to promote feelings of security and stability. Money and home issues are a priority. And then we have the suit of swords, which is air. And these are your lighter foods, your eggs, your salads, omelets, frittatas, things like that. So emotionally, we're working at planning how to do things better. One, of course, that's spicy food, grilled food. Emotionally, it's an active day, because it's wands are about the verbs, the action words. So visiting the gym, walks, things like that. And of course, cups of water. So it's your water-based vegetables, your fish, your shellfish. For me, I can't have fish and shellfish, so I tend to stick to chicken. And emotionally, you're sort of being kind to yourself and nurturing. So today I pulled the 2 of Cups. And 2 of Cups in the Tarot Food Plan is about meeting up with friends and family and having a good natter and, being social. And it's really funny, because I hadn't had any plans today, because I'd had a busy weekend, so I was taking today off. And then I sort of sat down at my computer at 7:45 this evening and realized I guess I was being social, because guess what? I'm on air. So it was kind of cool. So let's take another caller. 216, Sharon, please.
Hello.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, how are you?
Oh, how I'm hanging in there. How's that? Okay.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
Ohio.
And how can I help?
Well, I've been trying to change careers for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I did get an offer. I was there 4 weeks. I didn't have enough construction experience, so we agreed. I left. So I'm still getting resumes. I'm still getting calls. Do you see me getting an offer? Oh, my goodness gracious. I thought this was going to be a keeper. I really did.
Yeah, I think I don't want to say I think you gave up. I think you didn't trust yourself enough in that job, but that's okay. Sometimes
that's a really good point to say, that he made me so nervous, the man, because he was just such a hardball. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I was a nervous wreck.
Yeah. I think you didn't. I think that you just didn't trust yourself, and it doesn't help when you've got a bit of a bully as over top of you. So that doesn't. It's funny, because the devil card just slipped out, which is about.
Please forgive me, but he was a bully. Please forgive me, but he was a bully. It's unbelievable.
So it was time for you to move on.
I know. Oh my God. What do you see, sweetie? Please give me some good news. I want out of the I was in the financial business for 20 years. I'm trying to get out of it. I thought construction would be great. I didn't know there was so much construction involved. It was for an office manager. It was just one aspect of it that he didn't like. He just didn't. I wasn't a fit for him. That's all there is to it. I'm sending out where my skills are available. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You feel me getting a new offer soon?
Yes, I do. I don't think it's that long away, actually. One of those is going to come through. It's very interesting. I pulled 2 cards.
I'm not giving up, sweetie. I'm not giving up.
No,
Go
you're
on.
not. No, I know.
I know.
I pulled 2 cards for you, and I got justice and death, which is very interesting. Death is just an ending, which you've just had. You've ended that job,
I know.
and it's a new beginning. So justice is getting what you need. It's hard work. It's getting what you deserve. So don't settle this time.
I know. I didn't, though. It was such a great job with benefits. It was if it would have been a different man, I know they would have been a little bit more lean. They would have given me a chance to learn the construction side. He was just I don't even want to talk. I forgive him.
No.
But you feel it's going to be in the next couple months?
That's exactly it. You bet you forgive him and you move on. I feel it's in a couple of weeks.
Oh, thank you. I've been sending him out. You just made my night, because I'm telling you, I know. A couple of weeks I'm going to get the call then, aren't I?
Absolutely. It's something you've already applied for, so it's just a matter of waiting for that interview. You're getting calls. It's all good stuff. It's a couple of weeks. It's not forever. It's a couple of weeks. And you need this time to sort of decompress.
And I'll be able to get the same salary and benefits I got with this one I just lost.
It seems like it's a really good fit
Thank
for
you.
you. So yeah.
Thank you, sweet.
Victory.
Oh my God, you made my night. Thank you.
Victory. Absolutely. Thank you. You have a good evening.
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, that's nice. She's happy. It's very interesting because I was pulling cards as she was speaking, and the first card I pulled was that death card. And I was thinking, ooh, something ended, and then new beginnings, justice. Oh, absolutely. There's more there. Yeah, I know Sharon's going to do okay. Okay, so what else is going on in my life? Let's see. I had so much to talk to you about. So I'm in Kitchener. I'm doing a class. I'm doing a talk tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening on what an intuitive coach can do for you. This is being held at Table 21 in Toronto in Etobicoke. So come on out. It's free. And see what we can offer as a coach, see what I can offer, and see. I think in a couple of weeks I'm going to bring in a couple of people who have worked with intuitive coaches, and not only myself but others as well, and see what they got out of it, and we'll talk about that as well. And then I have a class on, oh gosh, when is that class? It's sometime in September on connecting with your spirit guide and a day-long tarot intensive workshop. So these are all things coming up. They're on my website, so please go ahead and check that out. I'm always happy to do these with people. And like I said, that trip to Glastonbury, England, and learning and communicating with spirit guides and your own personal intuitive side and getting in touch. We're going to open up that psychic toolbox that we all have, and we are going to work on giving you the tools that are in there. You just have to, we do not have anything on that. And just to remind you that we do not accept any calls that come from a blocked or unknown number. That's my policy. It's for my own personal phone. It's also a policy of Goldilocks Productions. So if you do want to call in, you do have to have that number showing. Okay? Let's face it, we all have our own things. I like to know who I'm talking to. So that being said, please call in, push 1, and you get on the air. I have some time left this evening, and it's all really great. So we are going to be doing a couple of workshops coming up. I'm in Kitchener, I'm in Ottawa, I'm in London, I'm in Brantford. Where am I? I'm in Kingston, I'm in Peterborough, I'm all over the place, and I'm back in the UK as well, so that's kind of cool. And we have to think about what a life of bliss would mean to you. If you could design your own life, what would you want out of it? And that's one of the things I'm going to be working on over in the UK. So let's think about it. If you could have whatever you wanted in your life, what would you manifest? What would you do? What would be that sort of thing that you want to, what is the end game? What is that project that you have? We all have goals and ambitions. And if we want to set a goal, what do we choose? For me, I always turn to my favorite, the tarot. So where am I right now? And where do I want to be? So where am I right now? I pulled the Four of Pentacles, and where I want to be is the Chariot, which is kind of interesting. So the Four of Pentacles is, being a little careful of my time, resources, physical and financial, and I want to be in motion. I want to be moving. I want to be going forward. So what are some of the steps I have to take? Ooh, I pulled the Knight of Cups. It's very interesting. Knights are fighters. Cups are water and emotions. So I have to be thinking about what resources I need to use and where I need it to go and how I want to move forward. I also have the Wheel of Fortune, so things are going well. Like I'm getting there. I'm removing my obstacles. I'm fighting through it, and I'm on an upward swing. But I have to remember that wheels go around, so what comes up will go down. So I need to think about those things. What else do I have to think about? Ooh, I have to look forward. I pulled the Five of Cups. So let's look forward. Let's not concentrate on the negative. Let's concentrate on the positive. It's kind of a really good message for me today. So I'm quite happy with it. Okay, let's take the next caller, number 352, please. Roz, 352.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
That was me on my Google Hangouts. I'm sorry that it didn't come up a number.
That's okay. And who am I speaking with?
This is Joanna.
Hi, Joanna. How can we help?
Oh, good Lord. I've had a very traumatic past few weeks. Broke my arm, was given an injection. And I'm also dealing with my relationship because now everything has changed all my plans for the gentleman that I am in a relationship with. We are long distance. So now my whole life has been turned upside down. So I don't know how this is going to affect us, or will this end the relationship, or will we make it through this, or that's what I'm trying to find out.
Okay. How'd you break your arm?
Oh, it was a fall. It was an accident.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Tell me about your relationship. I know you said it's long distance. You guys obviously know each other. It's like you've met physically.
Yes, we started out 5 years ago, and then he panicked after the first year when I was going to move there, and then he got into a very bad relationship, and then we reconciled, and we stayed very close. So we've been back and forth for 5 years. So
okay.
We were finally getting our ducks in a row, the both of us, and now this is happening.
Absolutely. Sometimes the world of spirit gives us messages that we don't necessarily see. And sometimes it requires, honey, you're in the wrong relationship. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it pretty. I think you know this. Sometimes things put obstacles in our way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's messages. I'm sorry. I don't want to say it because I know how much you've got invested. It's been 5 years. Of course. There's a more suitable person out there for you.
Okay. Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying at this point with everything that's going on and all the changes and the trauma. That's why I was questioning exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I know 5 years is a long time to put into a relationship, but sometimes you've just got to look at that. I know there's somebody better suited for you there, and it's right in front of you. You just haven't grasped it yet.
Yes. Okay.
So you don't need to move. It's right there.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
It's going to be fun.
Okay. Thank you so
you
much.
take care of that arm.
Okay, thank
you.
you.
Too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I don't even know what Google Hangouts is, so I should have asked that question, I guess. That's interesting. So, absolutely. So, it was funny. I was just looking at the cards that I picked, and of course, they've been thrown back into the deck, but it really does make sense to where I am and what that is for me, and some of the decisions and that I've been making over the past few weeks. That's kind of cool. Tiffany Ross just said, I didn't know they could call in with Google Hangout. So that's kind of cool. We didn't know. This is bells and things going off as people email me. But absolutely. So we all learn something new each and every day. And don't forget to call in to get an appointment with me. It's 416-894-2602. And, of course, if you want to email me, it's Betty Jane Ware, that's me, @me.com. Or you can go to my website and schedule and book right online at www.bettyjaneware.com. Those are all great ways to get a hold of me, as is Facebook. It's Betty Jane Ware. Follow me on Twitter. I've got all these pages that I post on and things like that. But as I said, tomorrow's blog post, which I am a terrible blogger, I freely admit it. I just have too much going on to take that kind of time, but I'm trying to get better at it. I can just get up an hour earlier in the morning or something. But I'm getting, Roz is yelling at me about that at the same time. But yes, absolutely. Tomorrow promises to be a very productive day. So we will be doing some of those things, and they will all be really, really good. But on the blog, on Facebook, all of those things, in my newsletter, follow it for more information on that amazing trip to Glastonbury. Who knows, maybe Roz will come with us and we can see what she really looks like. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I also have a few other things on my mind that are going on this in the next few weeks. So don't forget to hit the website and see. And by mid-September, you will see digital downloads of classes and workshops as well. And that's something that Ms. Ross will be helping me with over the next couple of weeks as soon as we get the films ready for public viewing. As you can see, my office is a bit of a mess behind me, so we have to clean that up and get it looking good enough for what we've got in the works. There's a lot of new and exciting things coming up. And for people in the Toronto area, don't forget, I do house parties where I can do this. I can do Facebook and Skype. So there's lots of different ways to get a reading with me. You don't have to be in person. All very good. And Let's Go Leafs. We have all of those things. I have to say that because Tiffany's cheering for the Rangers. What a strange girl. Let's pull a card to give us a thought for the evening on what we're going to do and how things are. Maybe it's my card for my food plan for tomorrow. And I pulled the 5 of Swords. So what does that mean? This is about keeping calm and going with the flow. The difficult times are there, but they need to be resolved. We have to control our emotions a little bit. And, sometimes things get away from us. Sometimes we win, but there is a cost. So we have to think about that. But what I need sometimes has to be key, and that's the 5 of Swords. If you're absolutely looking at them in the Rider-Waite deck, that's what I tend to gravitate to. And this is my big teaching deck. So look at that. He's got a little smirk on his face, doesn't he? Like, haha, I got all the swords. Can't carry them all, but I got them all. So that's kind of a neat thing to look at. That's one of the things when I look at tarot I like to do is I like to look at the cards as a big picture and see what you see in the cards. Sometimes there's a little more detail than what you might not have recognized. And sometimes you just don't really know. And sometimes you can ask yourself, why is it that color? Why is his hair, on this particular card, my 5 of Swords, doesn't it look like his hair is on fire? Doesn't it look like that? Look at it. It's got red and yellow, holy jumping. He's got a fiery head of hair there. Doesn't necessarily mean he's a red, because it almost looks like there's flames shooting out of his head. So it's kind of weird, but that's okay. It's my job to interpret it as the reader. So don't forget www.bettyjaneware.com or bettyjaneware@me.com, 416-894-2602. You can come and see me at any of my fairs. They're all listed on my website, or you can make an appointment and talk to me on the phone or in person if you're in the Toronto area. And then next week's guest is Monica Brzezinski, and she is the chair of Toronto Witch Fest North, which takes place this October, and it is the full month of October, and it'll be at various locations in and around the city. I will be guiding a ancestral walk around Mount Pleasant Cemetery, and that will be the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. So we will be listening to signs. We will be honoring the ancestors. I want to be clear. I'm not going in the cemetery and speaking to everybody and everyone that comes through. You're honoring the ancestors as we do in October. Yes, it is the time when the veils between the living and the spirit world are at their thinnest, but this is more about honoring and reverence. So it's not going to be about doing readings to everybody that pops up. We are trying to find a venue where we can do that sort of event, a seance, a spirit gathering, a spirit circle, whatever you want to call it. I kind of have iffiness with the word seance, but we are going to try and work on a traditional Victorian seance, but we need to find the right venue, so we're still looking into that. But there's so much going on, and it's so exciting, and we're going to be walking a labyrinth, and we're going to be doing all kinds of cool things, so it's really, really a lot of interesting things come. And I got to tell you, the witches market that's being put together, some of the things are so crazy and out there that it's just awesome. I can't wait to have some new things on my shelf. And I can't even go because I'm booked already, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So again, go to witchfestnorth.org on the website if you want to be involved, or if you just want to see what we're doing. It's going to be really awesome. We're bringing witches out of the broom closet in Toronto, and it's a celebration of women in the arts as well, so it's kind of cool. It's going to be I'm really looking forward to this inaugural event, and we will be doing more and more of these, one every year. Every October is the plan. So please come out and figure out how you can be involved. And like I said, there's a lot going on. If you're interested in this tarot food plan diet that I've been following and you want to have some amazing results, go to tarotfoodplan.co.uk and get some information. From there, just tell them I sent you, and I know Kim will be very happy to have you as part of the group. The first year they did it, they had 8 women, and they did it for a month, and they lost 78 pounds, which is only really cool if you know that there's 78 cards in a tarot deck. So 1 pound for the group, 1 pound per card, which I thought was really kind of cool. So that's awesome. So don't forget, once again, I am www.bettyjaneware.com or 416-894-2602 or bettyjaneware@me.com. You can find me on Facebook and let me know how you're doing. Betty Jane Ware on Facebook, and let me know how you're doing. Drop me a line, or you can book an appointment through there. I do a lot of actual Facebook readings through Facebook Messenger and with the camera there. Works really well. It's great to have everyone, and I am going to sign off now and wish everyone an awesome evening. So have a great night. Bye.